So we come together in our circle as we open our awareness to this circle, to all those that are or will be participating in our circle. As many will listen on YouTube. So the heart energy moves around our ever-expanding circle. We feel our own energy strengthen. And that higher heart energy of oneness within us all, that is strengthening our circle of love. We breathe it in. The higher dimensional energy of divine love, which is pouring through us at this time. Our crown is open. We move to our connection to our soul star chakra and our stellar gateway, both activated within us, and we allow this opening to build within us, our awareness extending, of course, beyond the physical body. As we extend upwards, we also extend downwards to our Earth Star Chakra, moving through Mother Earth to the heart and soul of Gaia. As we receive from Gaia and from our galaxy, we allow these two energies to move through our core. So, to facilitate this process, we relax our bodies as deeply as we can, allowing the body to let go and to move in ourselves inwards into the place of non-doing, total relaxation, total surrender. So all takes place through me, not by me. I surrender to the divine. To divine will, referred to as the will of God. And what else would the will of God be but the will of my higher self, always in accordance, in alignment with the will of God, of Source. So I surrender to my higher aspect, to the greater truth of who I am. My I am presence builds within me, and from my high heart the love of Source flows more freely. I simply breathe and focus away from the mind in the silence of the self. we enter in to the Arcturian etheric crystal temple. You see or sense or feel the geometries of light, the colours, and the love that is present here for us as we come into greater and greater resonance with the beauty of this temple and the beings that are here for us within this temple. Helioa, Juniano, the temple masters. We allow their presence to move closer, allowing them to enter into our hearts in oneness. It is a feminine energy here. We feel embraced by Divine Mother Love. The crystal in the lake becomes ever more brilliant as we gaze upon it, and through our third eye we receive the transmissions from the temple masters. These are powerful transmissions coming into our third eye and our crown. We rest within them as we simply focus upon the crystal. These transmissions, in addition to bringing healing and new downloads of information, are also working with our higher chakras. We receive a little clearing now in our throat chakra. We allow energies to flow without resistance, without interference, as we remain in surrender. Much is taking place through these transmissions within our brain, as the human brain is being rewired. Rewired that we may once again have access to our intuition and higher psychic abilities, which will come and develop over time. place your focus upon the very center of your head, where your pineal gland exists, which is being activated in these transmissions. You may feel a pressure around your third eye. Simply trust that the abilities that you wish for are in process and will come to each individual at the most appropriate time for their soul. And become aware of the back of your head and see a line of light from the back of your head through your third eye. The images that you are being sent will be received and stored towards the back of your head. As the pineal gland becomes more activated from its very long time of not being used, it will facilitate your connection to your higher mind at the top of your head, just behind your crown. So we surrender to the process as we receive by grace, knowing in trust that all is taking place. As you allow the love from your high heart to flow into this process, it will accelerate. Feel the love. It is the divine love of the Christed consciousness which is entering in. You feel this process upwards from your heart, and above your head, your higher self. For from your soul star chakra, your fifth dimensional self, your soul, which has moved away, is now able to return into your high heart. It is love. And as the descent of your light body moves through the physical body, you feel its tingling in every cell. You breathe it in. You open to love. Allow the energies to flow, to move without restriction. Simply breathe them in to a relaxed body. Feel how your high heart expands its energy through your chest and out into your aura, and how your experience of self is now from way above your head to beneath your feet. Your I am much larger than the physical body. Your consciousness having expanded so much. You experience yourself as your consciousness, your I am, shimmering light, the physical body inside your aura, your light body presence. Here we find ourselves at peace. The love entering through the high heart chakra, radiating outwards, all without effort. So we spend a little time receiving by grace more and more of the love of Source and the new activations. here in the crystal temple, in one's consciousness, one's etheric body becomes ever more real in its experience as we move upwards in frequency. The blue light as we look into the crystal, which is so bright, we see in there the photo of the Mary Magdalene Sacred Garden, and we invite her presence to join us in the temple. We see her above the crystal, in the center of our circle, and we begin to feel her warm blanket of ruby red moving outwards towards us. Covering us in the soft, warm redness of her blanket of love. We allow ourselves to become delicate, fine and sensitive, for the purity of her energy is very delicate, very fine in its purity. She showers us with red rose petals. She places a glowing pyramid in our hearts, and love begins to flow from us to her and from her to us. Her love takes away all fear, the greatest fear, of course, being the fear of death. We begin to release our fear of losing the physical body, we know it is not who I am, and as the physical body reaches its time to go, we move back into the wonderful world beyond the physical. And we ask Mary Magdalene, together with Mother Mary, to be with those and escort those who are preparing to transition back into the light as they release all fear of death, which is simply illusion. So we all receive now Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene. It is embedded within us. There is no death and nothing to fear. That we may all be freed from this fear. No longer afraid of death. We release the fear of opening more fully to the divine, to our higher states of consciousness. And enter now into the beauty of the higher realms, the peace, the joy, the love, the reunion, as we ourselves are here in this beautiful place. We can draw to this place of light anyone we see or know upon the earth plane who may need help to leave. We need them, we draw them into the light. Angels, of course, being with us, being there, being with them. And we feel the glory of the angels. And we see, we sense, we know All is in oneness, surrounded by love. There is no fear here, only peace. So, as we have arrived in the beauty of the higher realms, while still existing in a physical body upon the earth plane, we radiate this light love through our hearts out into the world. Releasing many from the fear of the death of the physical body. And the energy moves all around the planet. Entering into the collective thought field, the blanket of fear that covers this planet. And the Andromedans come to join us, releasing fear. The light shines into the darkness. The collective energy field around the planet begins to lighten, and we experience the joy of bringing this truth, this frequency to humanity. Grief also transmuting into joy, gratitude, for those that we love. We feel, we know the illusion of separation. For beyond the physical, we are still together, never apart. In the oneness of all life. And so we gain much inner strength, We are courageous human beings, moving out of our cocoon into the wider expanse of this magnificent universe. The Christ light, the Christ consciousness of the divine feminine entering within, bringing love and comfort, the transmutation of all suffering. So we free ourselves from our pain, which exists only in memory, and those memories are no longer wanted or needed as we let them go, coming fully into one's I am presence in the eternal now. Only the now exists. Life is only real when I am. My existence is eternal throughout this galaxy, this universe. Through my stellar gateway chakra, I experience myself, my I am, in the galaxy, without limitation, without boundaries. And I know I am part of the whole. I do not lose my connection to my physical presence, to the earth plane. I feel my oneness with Gaia, with all her kingdoms. And I experience this as joy, the joy of life, the joy of having been given life. I appreciate the physical body, which has allowed me to have so many experiences. And so now I recognize, with the rising frequencies and my expanding consciousness that my physical body needs to be cared for, needs to be loved, and I feel loving acceptance for all parts of myself. I do not wish to lose this frequency, this connection. So when I open my eyes, I remain present in allowance and see this world in a new way, where only love and joy and peace exist. I feel my foundation, my pelvic area, as I anchor more fully into my body and into the earth, and I open my eyes whenever I wish.